Big E Shootaround is on your laptop, your mobile device, grandma's tablet. However you're watching, we're starting with highlights. UConn paying a Tuesday night visit to Marquette. Huskies' first road game of the season. The tone was set by the Golden Eagles. DJ Carton with the waltz down the lane and the bucket. Part of an early 11-0 Marquette scoring run later in the first half. Justin Lewis has been so impressive as a Golden Eagles freshman. He comes up with the strip, then the jam. Marquette up by 10. They held UConn to just 23 points in the opening frame. Dan Hurley upset. Early second half. Carton behind the back. It's spicy to Dawson Garcia. Big East Freshman of the Week just keeps rolling. He had 20 and 11 in this game. Then after a stop, Theo John up ahead. Carton as a facilitator is nasty. To Greg Elliott, corner pocket. Yeah, that's good. Marquette would lead 43-25. It's all Golden Eagles. And then enter stage left. Like Philip Seymour Hoffman and Along Came Polly, Let It Rain. Tyler Polly did just that. That's one. Then UConn with an 8. Polly again. They left him open. He made him pay all night long. Huskies would get within 2 with just over 8 minutes left. Polly off the dribble again. And the Huskies take the lead. A 17-2 scoring run. This was part of a 34-11 total scoring run. Incredible. Just over 6 minutes left. UConn down 2 again. Polly says, I'll do it myself. Bang. Everything going the seniors' way. Check out this play. Over 5 to go. 2-point affair. Corner pocket. The bench loves it. We got electric guitars, Metallica, pumped up assistant coaches. Then UConn up 5. Dagger, good night. Sleep tight. He ended up with a career high 23. Tyler Polly going off. And UConn moving to 2-1 in the Big East. That hug from James Bouknight says it all. Here's Polly on the bus following the big comeback win. What a performance for Tyler Polly and the UConn Huskies. The senior goes for a career high 23 points. UConn beats Marquette 65-54 in comeback fashion. Tyler, when did you know you were hitting that hot zone?
The best shooter in the conference. Go to him first. Go to him first. Go to him first.
I knew it was fun, Tyler. Tell me about just being in that hot zone tonight and what you were feeling.
The first one fell, and I'm not feeling pretty good. And then I got a layup. After that, I was feeling pretty good. After I got the and one, I'm like, yeah, I'm here. After I got the and one, so I just give credit to my teammates, for finding me, my coaches for running the steps for me. Without them, I couldn't be able to perform like that. So I just felt great being out there performing like that.
You're down 18 points in this game, Tyler. What did Coach Hurley say?
Just keep chipping away, keep chipping away, keep chipping away, keep chipping away. If you do that, if you do that, we got a chance to win. And that's what we did. We revved it up on the defensive end. We got more rebounds on the defensive side in the second half. And, we just kept chipping away, man. That's all we did. We just kept fighting.
That mentality on a night where your leader, your star this season, James Bouknight, goes down with the elbow injury. What's it say about this team that you, Isaiah Whaley, others found a way to rise to the occasion?
We're so tough mentally. What we go through in practice every day prepares us for moments like this. Me, Josh, and Zay stepped it up as seniors. That's what we're supposed to do. Come through. Big time road game, big time game. And that's what we did. Just try to come through.
For you, you've gone through those injuries. You've gone through those tough times throughout your career. Now as a senior, you get to enter the Big East Conference. Just how would you say this experience was like tonight? Is this not what you thought of when you thought Big East basketball?
This experience is crazy. This is exactly what I thought Big East basketball was going to be like. The intensity, the passion, man, it was great. It was great being out there with my teammates. And to come through with a victory like that, it felt amazing. The battle back like that, the fight back with my guys, it was incredible.
What kind of a step is this for this UConn team, and where can this UConn team go, Tyler?
it's a huge step for us. If we can make it as far as we want, man, we keep pushing, we keep fighting, keep at it every day in practice, we can make it as far as we want to. So we just got to keep pushing. We can't be satisfied after tonight. We got to focus on this opponent, and I'm just excited to get out there again. Oh, my gosh.
All right, what are you listening to on the post-game plane ride?
Well, listening to probably some chill stuff. Probably some Mac Miller, some Kid Cudi, something chill, nothing crazy. Actually, I might listen to some Playboy Cardi. I'm still kind of hyped, not gonna lie, but yeah, I'm gonna mix it up a little bit.
You're not sleeping on that flight.
No, sleeping, not sleeping. I'm gonna be up all night. Okay.
As you should be, man. Congrats on a career night, and what a marvelous comeback win. Best of luck this season the rest of the way, Tyler.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
And with that, we welcome you into Big East Shootaround at home. Hope you and your families are safe and healthy, and Happy New Year, Big East Hoops followers. I'm John Fanta, and we've got a lot to get to today. You just saw UConn making their presence felt on the Big East. There are 3 games ahead on the docket tonight. The one to watch for at the top of the headlines is number 7 Creighton welcoming in Seton Hall. Blue Jays have won 4 in a row. Pirates have won 3 in a row. 2 sizzling teams who were 2 of the 3 co-champions in the Big East last season. We'll have Big East Player of the Week Sandro Mamukelashvili, as well as Fox College Hoops analyst Steve Lavin, who will weigh in on this matchup. First up, though, we go to the Big East Preseason Player of the Year. It's Junior Jays point guard Marcus Zagorowski, who has All-American-type talent. The start of this season for him, not up to his standards, but on Saturday at Providence, he found himself. After the holiday break, 20 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, including the game-winning dish to Christian Bishop in the win over Providence. I sat down with Marcus earlier this week to check in on the Jays' status and look ahead to this matchup with the Pirates tonight. 8-2 on the season, 4-1 now in the Big East, Marcus. What do you think you guys have learned about yourselves thus far?
I think we've learned that we can win even though we don't shoot the ball that well. I think, for a while, Creighton is known for, running up the scoreboard and winning in that fashion. I think this team this year shows that we can win in that fashion, or we can win a gritty game where shots aren't falling as much as we want them to.
What's a Creighton Seton Hall game like?
Oh, it's gritty. It's tough. It's real competitive. Obviously last year, we beat them twice, but they were both really tough games. We had to be really locked in both those games. So, it's another challenge on Wednesday, and I look forward to these next few practices preparing for that game.
What do you think of Sandro Mamukelashvili?
He's a great talent. He's obviously having a great year so far. He can do a little bit of everything, and he's a tough matchup. And I'm looking forward to seeing how we're gonna guard him.
Looking at your team, we talked with Damian Jefferson on Saturday after the win. His head coach, your head coach, Greg McDermott, said Damian always makes the right play in the course of a game. How would you echo that?
Yeah, I think DJ, plays to win. Everything about him screams that he just wants to win. You can see it in practice. Just his approach to everything. He just wants to, make the winning play. Whether that's, playing really strong defense one game or attacking offense one game. And, I think he just, we just really plays to win at the end of the day.
When you have a team and a style that you play, Marcus, where scoring is something that can come very easy, you just said it, we don't have to shoot it great to win a game. We could defend down the stretch, win in different ways. But when you guys can score the ball as much as you do, how do you come together collectively as equal parts, as opposed to maybe having one guy say, it's easy to score, I can rack up numbers doing this?
Yeah, I think in our offense, I think everybody can eat. Our offense is to move the ball, be unselfish, make plays for others, and if someone's hot, try and find them, and try and get them going even more. That's just how we play, and I think if you play really unselfish and you try and play for others, good things will happen to you, and that's, our culture here.
So you and your Creighton team have won over UConn, Xavier, and Providence. The last 3 wins, Marcus, have come by a combined 9 points. How would you reflect on life in this conference, even in a season that's as odd as this one is?
Yeah, I think, just every game is tough. I think I've seen like college basketball and even in the NBA, like there's been a lot of, games where they win by like 30 or 40 or 50. It's COVID, it's just affecting, games, but it's not affecting the Big East. I think it's making it even more competitive. That's what I love about the Big East is every game's a battle. Every game you got to be locked in for 40 minutes or even 45 minutes because, we have gone to OT a few games. So, that's just the life in the Big East, and I wouldn't want it any other way.
Hey everyone, it's Sandro Lamukashvili here. Stay tuned for the Big East Shootaround to see my conversation with John Fanta.
On to something much more important than any basketball game. Marquette wore black uniforms on Tuesday night in support of Jacob Blake, his family, and the Kenosha County community. Back on August 23rd, Blake was shot 7 times by a Kenosha police officer. And on Tuesday afternoon, the Kenosha County District Attorney's Office announced they would not be seeking charges against the officer involved in the shooting. Marquette Basketball released the following statement. Our program has decided to wear black uniforms for tonight's game in support of Jacob Blake, his family, and the Kenosha community in reaction to the announcement earlier today. We are extremely disappointed in the decision involving Jacob's shooting, and we will continue to use our platform to advocate and fight for racial justice. This is another reminder that just because racial and social injustice hasn't received as much attention recently, doesn't mean the need to fight against it has gone away. Let's get the coach's take on this Seton Hall-Creighton showdown in Omaha Wednesday night. And to do that, we head out to Los Angeles to Fox College Hoops analyst Steve Lavin, joining us now on Big East Shootaround. Coach, Happy New Year to you. What do you think of this Seton Hall-Creighton matchup?
Happy New Year to you, John. And looking forward to watching the Pirates and the Blue Jays. Such an interesting matchup for a number of reasons. This is a compelling game. As a fan, you just want to sit back, drink some root beers, have some popcorn, and watch 2 excellent coaches and teams that are tied together, both offensively and defensively. These teams play with purpose. And no doubt, Creighton, after their loss to Marquette to open conference play, giving up 89 points, they've really tightened the screws defensively, and that's been the catalyst to their improved play and the run they've had of late. We know with Creighton it's about pace, getting the ball off made baskets by their opponents or off their shutouts. They get the ball down the floor, get organized as well as any team in the country. They don't force shots, but they investigate, probe, and look for high percentage shots, whether that's to 3 or a layup. And that pace this year in particular has been tough for opponents to keep up with because Christian Bishop runs like a deer. We know about Mahoney and his ability to get down the floor. Jefferson as well maneuvers at a very high pace. And so the combination of their ability to shoot threes and run is what separates or distinguishes them from anyone in the Big East and anyone in the country for that matter. They are just unique in the way they play. And then Seton Hall, they'll run in terms of opportunities off stops or shutouts or forcing opponents into turnovers, but they prefer to play at the half court, a little more deliberate, and they look to put it down low to their bigs. Mamu, a big man that can step outside as well as very effective down low in the basket area. Obiagu, one of the more improved players in the Big East, a legit 7-footer, more comfortable in his catches, his footwork, has developed that nice jump hook. Samuel, another inside-outside player. Kevin Willard has stayed with him, built his confidence, and obviously his skill set has improved. He's been tremendous and made significant contributions of late. And then Jared Roden, who I think has as impressive an upside of any player on the Seton Hall team. Silky smooth, 6'6", reminds me at this stage of his career of Paul Pierce, who played at Kansas, went on to a tremendous career in the NBA. Not saying he's ready for the Hall of Fame, but his upside, the ceiling, is what's intriguing about Roden. And if you look, when Roden has been productive, Seton Hall wins. And to be frank, when Roden has struggled, Seton Hall loses. That's an indicator that he's a critical piece to the Pirates in their approach.
Before I go, I just wanted to say one thing. Today's my mom's birthday, so I just want to wish her a happy birthday, and I'll miss her.
It is now great to be joined by the Big East Player of the Week, Sandro Mamukelashvili. Sandro, we just showed that video of you getting a chance to tell Mrs. Mamu, your mom, a happy birthday. How special was that for you and her?
It was amazing. I don't get a chance to see my mom that often. I only see her once every year. So just having the ability to just tell her through the TV that I miss her and just wish her a happy birthday, it meant the world to me, and I knew she was watching the game and she loved it. So I really appreciate the chance.
It's amazing how certain things work out, and what a birthday present for her. You delivered 21 points per game last week, as well as 8 rebounds, 6 assists per game. Sandro, as a senior now, you've just taken that game to the next level. How has it happened?
I don't want to give you the answer everybody will give you, but it definitely is hard work. I feel like you just got to go in the gym and just work on your game every day. And there will be probably 90 times it won't go your way, but there is always that 10% you got to focus on and try to get it your way. Try to stay positive. And I feel like the positivity, the coaches just kind of giving me the confidence, and my teammates believing me, everything just add up. And I just had this chance to come out there and just play my true self. So I feel like it just like my coaches, my teammates, and just going in the gym and working on my game.
As a team, you guys start the season 1-3. Since then, you've won 7 of your last 8 games. What has clicked?
Before the season, during the media day, they asked me if I thought the team was good, and I said, I feel like this is one of the best teams we had. And coming in, we were coming off the Corona pause, and it was kind of hard to just get in the sync. But I knew, and we were not nervous. We're kind of veterans. We got seniors, we got juniors in this team. We know how hard is it just starting the season. So I feel like we just all stood together. We went, watched film, and whatever we had to just take care of, we came back and took care of it. And I feel like now we're finding the sync, and we just realizing how to play together, and I just love playing with them.
Wednesday night, 9 Eastern time, FS1, a showdown with number 7 Creighton. What will it take to beat the Blue Jays?
They play fast, and we're going at their home court, and we know how good they are. They have All-American point guard and bunch of just hardworking, great players. So, it's another opportunity. We love playing on the road, so we're just gonna go out there and, we're motivated to play Creighton, and we're just gonna go out there and try to play our hearts out and play as hard as we can, and get the W.
Why do you love playing on the road?
To be honest, it's just kind of like different mentality, Well, it's like the whole process going to the road is we start working at our gym in Aux, and just kind of our mindset switches. We know we're not in our comfort zone. We know we don't have the guys we always see there, they won't be there. So we know going in there will be a lot of people kind of looking at us and trying to kind of praying for our downfall, Their fans and people in their stands, and we just go out there and just play as hard as we can. I feel like that's why we love playing at the road, because odds are against us, and we just love playing when odds are against us.
How much is it on your mind, man, that Creighton swept you guys last year?
It's a game. It happens. They came up, they were ready, and we were it was a tough game. It's not like we didn't fight. You know, every game is a fight in Big East, and that's why you got to understand. You're gonna come in one day it won't go your way. But as I said, you got to stay positive. Just forget about negativity and whatever you did wrong, and just work on staying positive and working on the things you did wrong. So I feel like we rushed the games a lot of times, and I feel like we're just ready going in, and we just got to play hard.
Back here to wrap it up and looking ahead to the rest of this week in Big East Hoops. Tonight, 7 Eastern time to tip off the evening, Georgetown will travel to Butler. Both these teams looking for a win. Both teams are young. What I'm looking at is Miles Tate and Chuck Harris. The freshman backcourt duo was fantastic at Seton Hall this past weekend. And for the Hoyas, they've got a sophomore center, Qudus Wahab, who's coming off a 20-10 performance. How will the Dogs contain him inside? Later on in the evening on CBS Sports Network, St. John's will return to action, taking on a Xavier team that is 8-2 on the season. Musketeers have been one of the dark horses that's emerged in the Big East behind Paul Scruggs and Zach Fremantle. Then this weekend, how about this? A rematch of the 2011 National Championship game. It'll be on CBS Sports Network Saturday afternoon when Butler welcomes in UConn. Of course, a full Hinkle Fieldhouse will be a lot of fun for that one, but still some theater to it with these two teams meeting 10 years ago for the national title. Elsewhere, Seton Hall will be at DePaul, Creighton and St. John's, and then in the nightcap, it's Georgetown, it's Syracuse. Need we say more? That'll do it for us here on Big East Shoot-Around. Follow us at Big East MBB. Full slate ahead tonight, highlighted by that 9 o'clocker. Big East Hoops After Dark. Number 7 Creighton, Seton Hall. Enjoy the games, everybody.